Yo, 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 yo. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me switch real quick. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Just wait for some people to get in here. For those of you who are going to be watching this over, there was no live stream on Monday because I was sick. I'm still not 100%, but I feel much better. So that is what's up. That is what's going on here. I'm not taking any particular trades today because it's Tuesday, so I don't want to break any of my rules. But I am here to do a free analysis for everybody who is going to join. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let me grab my Discord. And let me, oh, he just asked me show. Hey, show. Oh, there you go. Show. I'm just responding to your message on Discord right now. What's good, everybody? What's good? GBP NZD, please. I'll do that right now. Give me 1 second. What's good, Adib? What's good? Boy, there's a lot I got to get back to. Show. Thanks. All right, so let me just respond to show. Let me copy the Discord link, and then we can go from there. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna start doing breakdowns and all that good stuff. Give me one moment. All right. Oh, look at this. Sheesh. Okay, so somebody else said GBP NZD. So let's take a look. All right. I think we analyzed this just the other day. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? It says that I have no viewers. Let's see what's going on right here. Something's going on my stream. Can you guys see me? Everything okay? Okay, show. Yes. Okay, cool. For some reason, it's showing that I... What's good, Marcus? Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Like I was telling everybody, I am not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling much better to get back to work. I wanted to work so badly yesterday, but shout out to my wife who nursed me back to health. Whew, she made sure that I could function again. So yeah. Yeah, so GBP NZD. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. I think we analyzed this the other day. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's a pair that primarily goes down. We had this line. It came back into this line on August. Now it's kind of pushing above this resistance, now turning into support. So let's go down and see what we can kind of find with what's going on here. All right, so we also had this because price was not breaking this level. So that's very interesting. Guys, I'm so sorry. There is so much going on. When I was in the video. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, GBP NZD. So we have this level that price has been struggling to break, but as you can see in the short term, we've been going up, right? We've been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and now it looks like we want to continue to this trend. But when we go out a little bit further, we can also see, right, that price was also going up in this direction as well. So we should be, at least in this, you know what I mean, looking at what we're doing here, we should be going upwards. The other thing as well too that kind of makes me think twice about certain things is that after eventually we started making lower highs and lower lows, right? And then we came down here. We've made some highs, but nothing really significant. So I'm thinking it might do one of these. You know what I mean? To at least maybe retest this level before going back up. So let's take a look here and see. Let's see. Right now, price is hovering in between these two, like this zone right here. It's basically consolidating. Oops. Price is basically consolidating. So what we want to see is price break out of this zone, and then maybe we can figure out what to do from there. Personally, for me, I have a feeling like price may break towards the downside at least before going up. So we'll see. Adib say, hey bro, just to let you know, I will not be attending your stream for quite some time because my midterms start from September 19th. Don't be sorry, bro. I appreciate you telling me that. That's so much love, bro. I appreciate you. Adib, we will remember you. We will play our songs to remember you. We will hold down the fort until you get back, all right? And then he had a comment from Marcus. Adrian, you're expert in supposing for, can you make a video for truly profitable traders? Yeah, so that's for you, Marcus. All right, so for GBP NZD, I would wait for a clear breakout of this consolidation before I start determining what to do. For me personally, if I see price breaks out of here, right, and does this, I'm going to most likely wait to see if it returns to retest something, because sometimes it'll do all that just to do this, right? So because look, we have like, you know, some 1 hour gaps here and there, so price may come into that area like right here and then shoot down. Okay, let me give you a better representation of that. Okay, we have a gap right here for the 1 hour. And then, right, we have two levels that price has to clear before it goes up. So for me, this is what could be taking place. So I would just kind of be mindful of that and just, you know what I mean? Like just watch out for that. Okay, so that's GBP NZD. I was looking at a setup here for Euro AUD. I opened my chart and it was there and I'm like, oh, this looks like it. I'm not taking this trade, guys. You know it's Tuesday. I'm not going to be touching anything. US 30, NAS 100, SPX, they were all looking funky to me today, so I just left those alone. I did do a mock-up trade right here just to see. I was looking at something and I'm like, I feel like this is going to shoot down from here just by the way it moved. And as soon as it literally closed over here, it just shot up for the 930 mark. So, but I didn't take any trades because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to come on here and be like, yeah, guys, I hit a 1 to 2 this morning when I didn't. These are all mock-up trades. I didn't take any. It's Tuesday. I don't trade on Tuesdays. Alrighty, people. So that's what's happening right now. But we can take a look at some other pairs. We have gold. We have all these different ones. What are you guys trading this morning? Let me know. What is this? What's going on? US 30, SPX 500. Let me take a look at this real quick. What are you guys trading this morning? Let me know. Let me know. Didn't take any of these trades because price is not just giving me anything that I like at all. SPX 500. Gold, however, came back into this zone. Let's see what happened. Oh, wow. This could have been a nice setup on gold. Could have been. But we still got to wait and see because it didn't really leave us with much. Maybe we can get back in. We'll see what happens with gold. Also, do you think GBP, UAD, and Euro AUD will come to the daily order block to continue going up as it's bullish? I can never see what people write at the bottom here. 1 second. As it's bullish on weekly and daily. Okay, let's take a look at GBP USD. Let's take a look. So would you say the daily order block? Just so you know, I don't trade like that, by the way. I don't look at like daily order blocks and things like that. So I will do my best to give you my analysis of this, but it may not follow what you're looking for. But you're saying there's a daily. So let me see. GBP USD will come to the daily order block to continue going up. I see. So you're asking if I'm not mistaken, this is your order block. Some people draw it all the way from here. Others draw it all the way down from here, only at like the body. It's up to you how you draw it. I don't use it, so I can't really give you an expert view on that. But assuming, okay, let me just move this over for a sec. Assuming you're referring to this, you're wondering if price is going to come back here and then go up. That's actually a good question. There's a good chance because we're still in an uptrend. But here's the issue. Price right now is struggling to break this level right here. Okay? And what will happen is that if price comes back into this level, If price ends up doing this and come back here, we might get something like this, okay? Because we might actually be getting a lower high, which is going to make a new lower low. So we don't know. Considering the fact that this is a daily order block, the zone should be a lot stronger to still give us the push that you're looking for. But anything is possible. This is what I'll say. I'll say continue to monitor, check it out. I mean, if you trade only this pair, check it out, I want to say like every 4 hours, or set an alert like I always do, and just wait for price to return to this area. When it gets here, you can zoom into a smaller time frame and figure out what price is doing when it gets to this area. Okay, that would be my best suggestion to you. Did you say AUD? Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I am so sorry. As you can see, I'm still sick. JBP AUD. All right, let's take a look at that daily order block. All right, so he said, do you think it's going to come down to the daily? Oh, I see. So here, again, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure you are referring to this. All right, so you're wondering if price is going to come down here. Again, kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Let me zoom out just a little bit because I think we analyzed this already. Yeah. So, okay, based off the fact that we have price giving us this, with something like this, I am actually anticipating this, to be quite honest. Even though I know it could do this, I'm anticipating this. All right, to at least retest some stuff up there. So I would say, based on what I'm seeing here, okay, there's a good chance that price could absolutely come back into the zone and tap. Right now we had price giving us higher highs, right? Higher lows, and then eventually we started making another high here, but it didn't break here. So if we get price to give us something like this and it breaks this, we'll have a lower high again, which may just be coming back into this area to fill the gap and then go towards the upside. So there's a chance. Will it happen today? Unless there's news involved, I kind of doubt it. I think it's a bit of a, let me see. Let me go to the 1 minute. Yeah, we are quite far away. There would have to be a lot of like, you know, external factors, news, you know, fundamental things that would have to push price towards that side. So again, just leave an alert, check it out, and as price is getting towards there, monitor. When it gets to that zone, you'll know what to do. But for me personally, I think there's a good chance. We do have, you can see here in the 1 hour, we do have this zone that price is, you know, playing around with. So I would say this, if price breaks this level, we're most likely going here for sure. So monitor this zone and see if it holds. If it holds and it starts breaking above here, probably not. If it starts breaking below, then we might be getting what you're anticipating. Okay, again, take it with a grain of salt. I don't really trade like that. So, yeah, I mean, do with that what you will. Titan said, hello, foreigners. What's good, Titan? What's good? What's good? What's good? Bro, it's I'm asking about GPAUD. Yeah, I saw. You're correct. FEG, make it valid and a strong order block. Yeah, there's a good chance that could be the case. You know what I mean? So just, you know, wait it out. Like when people ask me how I know which gap is what and which zone is what, you just got to wait till it gets there. When it gets there, you'll see how price is moving and price will tell you what it wants to do. And once you see what you're looking for, you can enter the trade. Trading is all about probability. We can't really tell for sure. We can only use the best information we have at the time and the best tools to make a good, educated decision. All right. Good morning, Phil. Good morning. Glad to have you back on the chat. Glad to have you back on the live. For those of you who are just joining, you know what? We haven't done this in a long time. We have not done this in a long time because I wasn't here yesterday. I was sick. So let's start off this stream with some good vibes. And let's, where's it at? Let's play our good morning song. So for those of you who are joining, whether you're new or old, whether you're a foreigner or a pineapple, good morning to you all.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great week. My week started off rough. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. I am feeling a bit better. My wife did help nurse me back to health, so I am grateful for that. It was a bit of a rough day, but we got through it. All right. This is the only thing that I have. Not the only thing. I had this and I have something else marked up. But this was the best setup I saw this morning for Euro AUD. And you can see prices playing around in this zone. We're hoping that it'll come down here and hit TP. I'm not actually in this trade because it's Tuesday, so I can't trade. I don't trade on Tuesdays. We did mark out this zone for gold. And gold has returned to this zone. I was hoping to get into an entry for that as well. Didn't really see that. Phil said, come on, viewers, hit the like button. Yes, guys, please hit the like button so that the stream can gain some traction and reach those who want to learn how to trade. Chicken noodle soup currently. Yeah, bro, listen, my wife got me chicken noodle soup yesterday with some gravel and stuff like that, and she really helped nurse me back to health. That was a good move. Let me put it that way. It was a good move. All right, so for a GBP AUD, that's my analysis. As of right now, to be quite honest with you, just judging by the way price is moving, I'm looking at these two zones. Whichever one it gets to first is what I would look at. But when price is usually like this, I don't like to get into the market because the market is acting almost like in an undecided way, in an undecided manner. Bro, someone showed your channel telling that you made $1 billion trading. Is that true or what? Bro, who said that? $1 billion? No, definitely not. There's no video you can find with me saying that I made $1 billion. Unless they're talking about when we made this joke. Where is it? Where's the trading panel? Let me connect my paper trading account and show you. Okay, so trading journal. No, account history, sorry. They're probably talking about this. You see these big numbers here where we make like 118K per trade and stuff? Let me show you. We had this one trade that we were laughing at. This, where we made like almost 3 mil on that trade. It's a paper account. It's a joke. Don't take it seriously. I did not make $1 billion. That is not my claim to fame. So just to clarify, if anybody else is wondering, I don't know who said that and who showed this, that I made $1 billion. I'll try and find you the video and I'll share the link with you. Yeah, yes, please, because I did not. Don't take me seriously. Ooh. All right. So that's what's happening for, like I said, GBP AUD. Price is returning to this level. So maybe we can keep an eye out. We can put a alert here. When price returns to that level, we'll say price. Oops. Turning. To support. All right. Euro AUD is moving nicely in our direction. Pretty cool. Gold is also coming back to that level. You guys, I'll tell you right now, I don't like when, let me just go to the 15 real quick. I don't like when a pair comes to a zone, right? When a pair comes to a zone, this is what you want. Price came down, it broke the last high. That's how you know it's a really strong zone. We had price come down here and give us one of these, and now it's back in here. That makes me feel like we're going to get something like this, right? And then eventually downward. So I don't like stuff like that, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to be patient with what's going on. Found the link real quick. Here's the link. You have to send it to me on Discord. I think YouTube, Marcus was telling me this, I think YouTube bans the links. You won't be able to share the link. So send it to me on Discord. All right. So again, Euro AUD, almost at TP here. Okay, nice little 1 to 2. If it does hit, we'll have to see what happens once price takes out this low. Because I can't tell you how many times price will break a low and then just go right back up. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it just continues falling and we're blessed. All right. What else are you guys trading this morning? It's Tuesday, so I can't really do much. What are you guys trading? Okay, GBP AUD. All right, here we are. Let's go down to the 15. And let's see what we can deduce from here. So price came up into this level, right? Didn't break it. Is now pushing back into this zone. So we might be able to get something within here that may give us, you know what I mean? At least something to scalp. But we'll have to really wait and see. So we're just going to keep an eye on this and see how price responds to this level. Marcus said, what the heck, foreign, you're a secret billionaire? I know, I just found out. I literally just found out I'm a billionaire, guys. What should I do with my money? Phil Hoffer says, so if I'm correct, you look at long-term trend on a daily time frame, attempt to identify points of interest zones on 1 hour time frame, then if you guys a 50-minute chart enter. Pretty much, Phil. right? It did, like, obviously it varies. Sometimes I'll use a 1 hour gap, sometimes only just a 15. It really depends on what market structure is showing me, but that's all. My trading strategy comes down to 3 things: trend or market direction, point of interest, and then my entry signal. That's it. That's all that it is. And that's why I tell everybody, learn market structure. Once you learn market structure, you can get a good idea of what's happening. You see what I'm saying? You can see what's going on here. So I'll give you an example. Euro AUD. Okay, look where we are in the market. We went up, came down. We're making bearish movement. So this morning when I got to the chart, I could see price had already given us a gap and everything over here, and it was retracing back in there. This is kind of almost a no-brainer. We've been making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. So it's bearish structure, okay? So I can just see by the way price is forming here that we're going down. Also, right? Price came all the way up here. Look at this. Price came all the way up here, gave us a low, high, a bit of a, people call this a head and shoulders. And then look what it's doing, right? Came back up and now it's doing this again. So this, even though we were bullish, this looks like for the short term, bearish structure, right? So you just have to look at what the market is doing and then try and catch something in that direction. That's all that it is. All right. All that it is. Okay. This thing's about to hit TP. Titan says, send me a billy. Yeah, I should send you some money since I'm a billionaire. Okay, I'm trying to code that in the EA. Oh, that was you, Phil. Yeah, let me know how that goes. I would love to see how that plays out. That'd be fire. Black Owl said, good morning, bro. Thank you, Black Owl. Good morning to you too. Welcome back to the live. Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better. Titan said, legend. Appreciate you. Vanj said, hey, man. Hey, what's good, Vanj? Thank you for joining. I think you're new here. If you're new, welcome to the club. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the live, brother. Good to have you here. What time frame do you like to use for structure identification? That's a good question. So here's what I always do. If I'm new to a pair, so I'll give you guys what's a pair we haven't traded. Let's do AUD NZD. I don't think we've done that, have we? We haven't analyzed. Oh no, you guys made me analyze it. What's another pair? Let's see. Let's do EuroCAD. I would never touch that. I don't think we've ever touched. Nope, we have. Oh yeah, Carmelo made us do this. Let's do AUDCHF. Okay, cool. There we go. We find a brownie. Okay, so whenever I'm new to a pair, right, I always go and check out how this pair has been moving historically. Okay, so I'll give you an example. This is a pair that you can just look without me drawing any lines on the chart. You can clearly see this is a pair that's been going down. All right. We had price initially was going up, right? Kind of came this way, shot down, and then boom. Okay, what happened here? Price broke these lows, came back, failed to break these highs, okay? Went down some more, came back up, kind of, as people will call this, a liquidity sweep, whatever you want to call it, took out those highs and then made its way back down, okay? It keeps going down. So when I look at a pair like this, I understand this is a pair that likes to go down. So when I'm trading or looking at a pair like this gives me a great idea that this pair is a bearish, right? Pair. So usually when I'm looking for a pair, pairs like this, my bias is already set to bearish. Okay, you can see here there was a zone right there. Price couldn't break that zone. It held up on both sides. And now it's making lower lows and lower highs. So now that I know this is good for me. So what I'll do now is I'll go down to the daily, get a better look at what's happening on the intermediate, on the shorter time frame type stuff, right? Okay, you can see here there was a respectable zone there. Price was acting, supporting it really well. And then we started breaking down here. So now I can go to the 1 hour and say, okay, on the 1 hour, what are we looking at? We know we're down, okay? We did have a bit of a, right here. Price hasn't broken that. Came into this zone, has been going lower and lower and lower. We even had eventually price kind of holding this line right here as well. So all these things help me to know where we are in the market. Now that I know we're going down, I can see what's happening here. Price came all the way down and then started defying structure, and we started making bullish, price action. And then it kind of went sideways, broke down a little bit, came down, broke up, and now it's doing this. So what's my anticipation now? From here, let me just pause this. From here, price technically broke down, didn't break these lows, and now is doing this. What I got to ask myself now is this enough for me to get into buys? Or are we still expecting that some zone, something within these areas here is going to be an area where price is pushing to just to push us down? That's what I got to figure out. So that's really what I do. So I use market structure to determine the trend. So once I see the overall trend, I say, okay, this pair primarily goes down. You can see here went all the way down. It didn't break this low. It went up, gave us some highs, broke this low, came down, but this low still hasn't been touched. Okay? So in the short term, in the short term of things, what we essentially have is price doing this, right? So is it going to do this and break highs, or is it going to do this and come back? That's what we got to figure out. So for me, that's all I do. In this case here, where I see prices breaking above here, I'm actually going to stay out the trade. We're too close to this last area of support / resistance. The only thing I would do is I would probably look for some gaps in here. But here's my problem with these gaps in these areas. I'll show you. Here's my issue. This one is rather close to the last area of resistance. Okay? This one may be a bit better, but if it does tap into this to go down, it'll probably be a nice scalp, but it might still continue upwards. So these are the things that I look at. And I always tell you guys, I set alerts, wait for price to get into that area. When price starts to show me what it thinks of doing or what it wants to do, then I decide finally which direction I'm going to go in. But for the most part, I don't like to trade things like this where there's just so much missing information in a sense. I like to wait for price to get to certain zones, and then I can determine what's going on, and then I take a trade. So at this point where price, for example, is right here, I'm not touching anything. If price comes back into this zone, I'm going to just watch it. If price ends up shooting up here, I'm going to see what happens over here, but I still won't be too quick to get into a trade like that. You see what I'm saying? You have to kind of just use your best judgment. I like to go for situations like this where it's more... You see what I'm saying? Like it's the market structure is a lot more clear. Okay, it's a lot more obvious as to what price is doing. Those are the best setups in my opinion. But I hope that that makes sense as to how I trade. All right. Van said, I was watching your video from 800 subs, bro, and this is my first time on stream. Oh man, that is amazing, bro. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I appreciate you, bro. It's people like you as to why I am where I am on YouTube. So thank you so much. Phil Hoffer says, so drawing that zone is the challenge programmatically. You know, are you doing this on MT5? Because MT5 has indicators that detect those zones and can mark up those like support, resistance, demand. Love you too, baby. See you later. Bye. MT5 also has, what's it called? Indicators that can detect those zones for supply, demand, support and resistance, and things like that. So you might want to check those out. So yeah, my code is building the FAG once the point of interest has been triggered. There you go. Okay, I'm currently using fractal to draw the zone. Okay, cool. I'm glad. It sounds like you're making progress. So that's pretty cool. Price is reversing a little bit on this trade, but I think we will still hit TP. We'll see what happens. What are the indicators? Are you in the Discord? Because if you're in the Discord, DM me. I'll have to find them. I don't use them anymore, but I'm sure I could find them for you for sure. So just DM me and I'll send that out to you. All right, guys, if you're here on the stream, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. If you're new, join the Discord. We have a lovely Discord family. Very supportive, very helpful. Join the Discord. All right, so we have gold back into this zone. It's just acting weird. I'm not a fan of that. Hey, Anti Sacco at Place. What's up, everyone? What's up, Mr. Sacco? What's good? I'm trying my best to get pumped up, but I'm not feeling 100%, so it's really messed up. It's really messed up. Really messed up. I have so much things to get back to. Phil Hoffer said, no, I can jump in. Okay, I'm assuming you're saying you can hop into the Discord, I think is what you're saying. All right, so anyways, what else are you guys trading? It's Tuesday, people. What are you guys trading? How's your week been so far? Did anybody take any trades yesterday? Did you win? Did you lose? I looked at the chart last night when I started to feel a bit better, and I was like, bro, thank God I didn't trade yesterday. It wasn't looking that great. What's up? What's up? Swing traders in the building. What's good? FC Mozart. Welcome back. Welcome back. Phil Hoffer say the Discord. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, my people. Hope you guys are having a great week. I didn't trade yesterday. I was sick, so there was no stream, no nothing. All right. And you guys remember we're supposed to start the challenge. We're supposed to start the challenge for the Forex challenge this week. So I hope you guys stay tuned. We're going to be trading Forex live on an account. I have 2 accounts that I'm thinking of trading with. All right. So we'll see. One is 25K, the other one is 50K. We'll see which one we end up doing. We voted last week, and I believe the pairs that we chose were AUD JPY, GBP CHF, Euro JPY, and gold. Those are the 4 that I think everybody voted on. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Guys, I apologize if the stream is wonky for some reason. Numbers are dropping. Frame rates are dropping. It's a really weird situation this morning. But anyways, this is about to hit TP, guys. So when it hits TP, we can play our congratulations song. All right. Alrighty. All right, let's take a look at some other pairs, guys. Let's take a look at some other pairs. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, this was GBP USD. Let me take a look at the 15. This is a pair I don't like, by the way. I don't like GJ, and I don't like GBP USD. In fact, speaking of GJ, let's take a look at GJ, because the other day it gave us such a beautiful setup. And now we're here. Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. Is this a fake out, or is this actually going to continue? We'll have to wait and see. All right, let's take a look at some other pairs. Let's look at oil. So oil is back in the zone as well. Let's see something. Let's see something. This would be risky. I don't know if I would even take this, but let's see something. Let's see something, guys. Let's see what oil is saying real quick. Is it doing one of these? I'm going to watch this a little bit. We have Euro AUD. Oh my gosh. Hurry up and hit TP. And then AUD-CHF. Let's go check out some other ones, guys. Let's go check out some other ones. AUD-JPY is just flying. First off, it has given me some proper setups. I love the way this pair moves. So in a situation like this where it's just pushing towards the upside, I'd be careful. Okay, got you guys. Got you guys. All right, so we have that happening here. We have oil, and then we have euro. Oh, finally, guys, it hit TP. Clap it up. TP was hit, guys. The only pair I saw this morning that was worth looking at. Everything else looked wonky to me, so that was a decent setup. So congratulations for everybody who's in a trade who won. Congratulations to myself.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. And it wouldn't be a proper congratulations without our congratulations song. So again, I hope you guys have a wonderful trading week, and I hope that this will be the first of many.
Congratulations. You have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations.
Wait, what pair was that?
Yeah, I celebrate you.
There we go. All right, guys, clap it up, clap it up. Congratulations to everybody who's been winning their trades this week. Hope you guys have an even better week. Oh my God, he needs to tune that guitar. That's hilarious. All right, guys. So this is what's going on. Let's go look at some other things real quick. You guys are very quiet this morning. It seems like people are either focused on their trading or they're not trading. K-Dot, thank you so much. He said, hope you're doing well. I'm doing much better. Not 100%, but I am doing better. So thank you guys so very much. What is this? Oh, Nas. Yeah, Nas was acting weird this morning, so I didn't really touch it. Let's see if that's what's going on there. Let's see. Akachari said, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Chari, what's good? Hope you guys are feeling much better than I am. I am a bit under the weather, so my energy is super low. I need you guys to turn me up, to boost me up. Bro has the billionaire laugh. Bro, see, now you're making me conscious of my laugh. Don't do that. NT Sako, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Let's take a look at some of these other pairs and see what's going on here. SPX 500. Let me see something. Let's see something. Interesting. Okay, let me take a look at what's going on here. Price came up in this area. You guys, we might actually be able to find something within this zone. We'll see. We will see. Gold. We already looked at gold. GBP USD. For those of you who trade GBP USD, please explain to me why. I don't know what it is about this pair. I don't like it. I don't like GBP USD at all. Look at this. What kind of rigmarole is this, bro? I'm not a fan at all. At all. What do we got right here? Yeah. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This is weird behavior. GBP USD, I'm going to look at something else. I'm hoping to find a better setup. All right, so Euro JPY is just breaking out the gate. It's breaking all the previous levels. So we'll see if it's going to completely break above this or if it's just a little bit of a fake out. So I'm also going to put an alert here and say price is returning to resistance. Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens. Oh, look, it looks like it's about to touch that real soon. Let me just bring it like over here. Euro JPY, GBP CHF. Let's take a look at that real quick. So I should have known. I don't even know why I did that, guys. It's just so useless because it's already like it was already, you know what I mean, moving towards that zone. But let's see. Let me see if we could find something to hop into a trade with. Because sometimes price will go above a zone, but it's just a fake out. So we'll see what happens. Bro, tell me the best broker, please. Bro, I can only refer one broker. I use it. So does Marcus. And the broker is Fusion Markets. I've been using Fusion Markets since I started trading. I have no issues with them. They pay me out when I request a payout. Trading conditions have been good. I have no issues with them. Fusion Markets is the only broker I can recommend at this time. All right, Kiddo said, it seems like you're going to hate the Forex Challenge in this case. I know, bro. The Forex Challenge is going to be interesting, but I'm all for it, man. I don't think indices move the way Forex does. No, not at all. Not at all. Unless there's news, it's not like that. But it's okay. It'll make me a better, well-rounded trader. So, and plus, I want to show a lot of you guys who are new, starting to trade, just want to see how it's done. So I'm going to do my best. I'm no expert or no guru, but I do my best. Blackhouse said, look at GU. Got you. We'll look at GU. We already hit TP on... You know what? Let me add this to the list too. Why not? Okay. Now, my list used to be like 3 pairs. Now look at it. Since I met the Forex people, look at my list, bro. Look at my list. GBP USD. We were just there. All right. So GBP USD. Here we are. It's moving back into this zone. Are we going up or are we going down? Oh, interesting. All right, so price, as you guys can see, we had higher highs, higher lows, and then it's kind of broke that, gave us a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, kind of went back up, right? Same thing over here, went down. Now we're breaking towards the upside, and price needs to take out this high before I can consider getting into buys. If not, I might risk it for the biscuit and go for a sell. That's honestly where I'm at right now. So this is what I'm going to do. If price breaks this high, I'll start considering buys. Until then, we're bearish. We are bearish. So, any gaps I could look at in here? Not really. There is one right here that price already has mitigated, used, and abused. So I'm not going to be really looking at that. What I may be able to do is just see how price responds within this region, see if it gives us a pattern we look for, and maybe risk taking a trade like that. Javier said, what's up, brother? What's up? What's up, Javier? Welcome back. Not feeling 100%, still sick, but I feel a bit better. Levi said, can you check gold? Yeah, we were just looking at gold. This is not playing out. Euro JPY. Okay, let's switch. Okay, let's take this to gold real quick. All right, so gold, we looked at this morning already. Gold came back into this zone, is pushing up towards the upside. Okay, essentially we had, let me see if I can do on the 15. I feel like the 15 will give me better market structure. Yeah, so essentially we had gold, you know what I mean, kind of giving us this downward slope or a channel. Oops. And then, you see what I'm saying? Broke into this zone. Now it's pushing towards the upside. So based on what I'm seeing here with market structure, if you guys are familiar with retail patterns, right? What is this? What's supposed to happen? That's supposed to happen. So there's a good chance gold may break towards the upside. Would I hop in any trade at this time on the lower time frame? Absolutely not. We're too in the middle of nowhere to get into a trade. I like to get at the tops and the bottoms. That's it. Okay. But if you're trading on the 15 or something, you might have enough confluence to hop into a trade, put your stop somewhere down here, whatever the case is, and shoot for the moon. All right. But that's what I'm looking at for gold. Okay. We could also still get price after doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? Still retesting here and coming back into the zone one more time before going up for real. So we'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We have to wait and see. Once it does what it needs to do, we can take it from there. Yeah. All right. So that's what we got going on. Phil says, shove supply and demand indicator looks interesting. Are you talking? Is that the one for NT5? Because yeah, like you find there's a bunch of them and they're free too. You might be able to find something that will help you with your next steps with the coding. Glad to have you back. Hope you're feeling much better. Thank you so much, Steven. I am feeling better. Not 100%, but I'm feeling better. Yesterday, guys, I couldn't even stand. I was like dizzy, falling over. It was really nasty work. It was really, really bad. So, and I've never experienced that. Like I've been with my wife for almost 10 years. This November will be 10 years that we've been married. By the way, guys, November I'll be missing as well. August I went away for a week. November the same thing. I booked the other week a cruise trip for my wife and myself for our anniversary. So we're gonna be going on a cruise. So I'll be out for November, but or about that when we get there. But anyways, I couldn't even stand up. I was dizzy. I've been with my wife 10 years. She's never seen me vomit except these last 2 times. So it's one of those things. I don't get sick like that. But yesterday was really weird, and I think someone got me sick, but I'm not sure. We're still investigating. But I am feeling better. Thank you so much. Phil Hoffer say, yeah, fire. Blackhall said, EU buy setup. All right, let's take a look at EU. Euro USD. Euro USD. Oh my gosh. Oh, you see this markup here? Somebody in the Discord asked about this. I went to mark it up and I just turned around and forgot. But anyhow, let me get rid of this just so that it's, even though it's helping with structure, I just want to have a bit of a clear mind. Buy setup. I can see why you're saying that. Look at this too. So that was interesting. Let's go ahead and look at it on a small time frame. Let's see what's going on. Let's see here. Oh, wow. So here's my thing. If price retraces, there is a couple areas you can get in. I would be careful, but there's still a couple areas that you can get in. Okay? The best spot, in my opinion, would be right here. If you can hop in right here, because the way it's looking, you can at least aim for this, in my opinion. At least. So this would give you a nice 1 to 3. If not, you can use this level where price already kind of tested. Let me just make this easier like this. Okay, where price already tested, you can get into that one there. That's what I would have done. If I was watching this and price had, let me just show you guys. Okay, so price gets into this zone, gives me my famous pattern. Okay, and like the second we broke above here, it's aggressive, but when we're at certain zones, I just know what to do. You guys remember the trade I took the other day on Nas? That went crazy. It's stuff like this that you start to recognize. We also took a trade like this on gold, and it also just started shooting up. But the second we broke above here, I'm already in this trade. I'm in from like right here, to be quite honest, right? But once it does that, you can hop in and then, you know, just get into the trade and go with it. So if it does retrace to any of those two levels, you might be able to get in. Just be aware, be careful, and don't put your stops. I see people do this all the time. They'll get into a trade and put their stops like this. You're asking for punishment. Spreads alone will wipe you out. All right, I'm overlapping them onto my EA to see how they align. Perfect. Please keep me posted. I want to see how this EA goes, because trying to code your own strategy into an EA is very difficult. Black Owl said 1 minute. EU setup here on the 1 minute. Yeah, there you go. We're on the 1 minute. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I would look at. Keep in mind as well, okay, price was kind of giving us them lower lows, lower highs, and it kind of broke above. So it may want to come retest something around here to go up for sure. You guys remember my GBP USD trade that I just broke down on YouTube? This is literally, it was something similar to this. Price was kind of moving sideways. It was also going down in the channel. And all I did was I waited for price to break this structure and that level. So I got in. It's like the same thing, like right here on that trade, like this. Price shot up, ended up giving me my TP, hitting my TP. All right, so either way. Phil Hoffer said, tell me about it. Yeah, bro. Give me stress. I spent most of the last year developing EA based on Brooks price action. Yeah, I was having this conversation with Marcus. I spent about a year as well coding bots. I have a bot right now that's in progress. It's working. It's actually it's taking some trades right now. The last couple days, guys, this bot has made I can show you guys. This bot has made about $2,000. So it's not bad. It's not bad, but I'm testing it because the way it's opening trades, I don't like it. So I'm trying to get that coded out properly so that it can execute correctly. But right now I'm currently up in this trade. At least I was up about $200. It's starting to retrace, so we'll see. I'm testing this out so that what's that percentage wise? Excellent question. On here it's about 2%. No, it's even more than 2%. It is. It's about 4%, I think, on here. I'm trying to code it, guys, so that it can pass prop firms, because I know everybody would want that. Khaled said, "What's up? Hey guys, what's good? Khaled said, "Hey guys, what's up, Khaled? What's up? Euro JPY, XAU USD. All right, so you guys see it's respecting this channel. You see what I'm saying? So it could be doing this for quite a bit. There was something else we were looking at. What's it that we were looking at? Was it oil? Gold, GBP USD. So I was kind of watching for this. I wouldn't get into this, but this was close. This was a close move. But the reason why I love these type of setups, guys, is because they make the most sense to me. I like clear price action that tells me. Now, for all we know, this could be a fake out. It might go out, but I am way more comfortable taking these trades 10 times out of 10 than I am taking the other ones. I like when price has come into a zone and is moving when it gets into that zone, and like price action is clear. You can literally see, right, that price was going down this way, okay, and then broke up. I love that. I love when price is moving consistently and in a uniform manner. It makes my setups way easier. That's why I told you guys I was looking for sells here, because price came up, failed, broke these lows, and now it's going down. It could be a fake out, but there's a good chance what price will do is this. And my exit would be right here. No lie. It would be right there. That'd be my exit. That's what I would scalp for. Okay, so I love setups like that. Let's take a look at other ones. UPUSD, Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. Oh, we already had that open. That makes no sense. Euro JPY. Let's see what else we have. GBP CHF. Right? Price is, I guess, looking to retest this zone here. I'm not going to touch that. Not the type of setup I like. ADJPY is doing nothing. And neither is oil. And then this morning, we took a mock trade. I couldn't take an actual trade because it's Tuesday, so I can't trade on Tuesdays. But this hit TP. These things make me happy because it makes me understand that even on Forex, my strategy works. Right? So very happy about that. This is the trade we took. Last week, we took some bangers, bro. Last week I was 7 for 7. 7 for 7 last week. Best trading week I've had. All right. So gold is still playing within this channel. Here, JPY. All right. This is what we're looking at. What else are you guys trading? What else? What else? Let's start looking at some of these exotic pairs. Let's trade the Mexican peso, bro. What's the Mexican peso thing again? Bro, what's the Mexican peso? Does anybody know? Let me just go Forex. Let me type in, Forex. Let's see. Or would that be like exotics? It's just still being Forex though. Oh, there you go. USD Mexican. Let's take a look. Mexican peso. Let's take a look. All right. So this pair has been going up for a hot minute. Okay. Boom. 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 Broke lows. Give us one of these. Now it's back up. To be honest with you guys, I'm still anticipating from this area, we're going down. This to me is bearish market structure. Like it hasn't fully played out, but it's enough for me to feel like, nah, bro, we're going down. That's how I feel about that. So let's go down to the yeah, I just want a high. I'm in gold long. Okay. Since this pair doesn't actually really matter, let's go check out gold. So you're long on gold. Okay, what are your price points? Like, what'd you get in at? I would love to see it. Yeah, I just want to set and forget from a passive income and prop firms combined with EA lets me get out with my day job. Yeah, 100%. That's the goal. Me and Marcus were talking about this. We believe EA and algo trading is the next wave, for sure. So race to the top. My gold entry is, oh, he already said it. Look at Khalid, bro. Stand-up citizen, bro. Khalid, you're a stand-up citizen, my guy. All right, so he is currently at entry at 2575. All right, hold on. Entry is 2575.14. Okay, that's the entry. Perfect. His stop loss is 2572. 2572.83. Oh, wow. Wow. And then his TP is 258954. Oh, where are we at? 25. First up, that's 542589. Okay, 8954. Okay, wow. Khalid or Khalid, forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. We have DJ Khalid, but I also know people with their name who their names are pronounced Khalid. So I don't know what to do. But anyhow, this, I hope you hit that. That is a beautiful trade. Let's see. Let's see what we could look at the 1 minute. All right, price. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like, not trying to scare you, your last line of defense is probably somewhere around here. That's how I personally feel. I feel like this is your last line of defense if price is to bounce off of something. Hopefully it turns around here, but if it starts breaking below here, you might be cooked. Might. The market does whatever it wants to do. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I feel. Now I'm break even. Okay, cool. So you're good. Whatever happens, you're good. Good for you. Well, algo trading is already taking place in institutional. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just the retail market that doesn't have access to good EAs. 1,000%. A lot of these big hedge funds, brokers, banks, whatever, they're all using EAs for sure. For sure. For sure. Brooks would like that price target as it's the top of the start of a downtrend. Brooks would like that price target as it's at the... Oh, would like that price target. Got you. By the way, guys, this thing is on... Do I have it connected to this phone? I don't. But this thing is up like almost 200. That's not bad. That is not bad. And TP, let me show you guys. TP is supposed to be... Wow. Holy. Bro, if this thing hits TP, it's going to be a grand slam. All right, anyway, sorry, guys. I got distracted. So anyways, yeah, so this is what I feel like would be your last line of defense. Hopefully, gold starts going up your direction and it starts to give you what you're looking for. Euro JPY came, bounced, didn't do what we wanted. What else were we looking at, guys? We were looking at some other ones. AUD JPY didn't come back. Oil didn't come back. We already took this trade. NQ US 30. We just did gold. Is it GBP USD? Yeah, GBP USD started tanking. So that sucks. All right, let's look at the Mexican, USD Mexican, all right? US dollar versus the Mexican peso. All right, so like I said, because I can see what's going on over here, this is what I'm currently looking at, all right? So when I go down to the daily, get rid of this real quick. In fact, let me go back and just draw this so that I can have that in my repertoire. That's tough. We have a couple levels. You see what I'm saying? But this one seems to be, probably have to widen it, but whatever. This is what we're looking at right now. Okay, so I'm anticipating we're going down. I go down to the daily. I can see here that the daily, look at this beautiful work. The daily literally gave us a beautiful channel, okay, and broke this channel. All right, gave us a very, very nice channel and broke. I love to see things like this. This tells me that even though price hasn't broken this intermediate low, right, there's a good chance price will either come to retest or just take one of these gaps in there and go down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to the 1 hour. Now, after we broke out of this channel, you can see we're making bearish movement. Price now is literally playing within this gap. Literally. Okay, so that's a good sign. This tells me price is respecting bearish factors, bearish trends, all that good stuff. And what do we have over here? You see what I'm saying? So there's a good chance we might get one of these, and it should do this. Okay. Oops. Man. Just move this over. All right. That's what we're hoping for. All right. So that's on the 1 hour. Got to go down now to the 15. See what's going on. Look at the 15. You literally have the pattern that I love. Higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. This is what I want. All right. So right now, I'm literally going to see what price does at this gap. Okay, and let's see if we can get a trade here. I'm going to put an alert. All right, I'm going to say price is returning. Boom. All right, so that's wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll see. If it does return, we're hoping to get into one of these. Hopefully our stops will be somewhere over here. And then I'd aim for like right here. Maybe even just make it a 1 to 4 just to be nice about it. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. Keep our eye out on that. Gold right now, Khaled's trade is about to hit break even, and unfortunately. But Khaled, we're praying that it goes your way. GPUSD kind of left without us. I was hoping for something like this, to be quite honest, guys, to get in for a 1 to 2. Okay, but it didn't give me what I wanted, so I didn't enter. Okay, that's just how it go. That's just how it go. All right, so I'm really hoping this returns, man. I'm really hoping this returns. We will see what happens. We also took a trade earlier on. Okay, so do you normally place the stop relative to the gap rather than the initial zone? I always put my stops above a recent swing high or a recent swing low. So above a swing high or below a swing low. That's it. That's what I usually do. So say, for example, I got into this trade, right? My stops are going to be right there. Because I usually wait for market shifts, breaker structure, whatever, before I get into trade. So this is the last swing, which tells me that if price goes above here, I was wrong. It should continue going up. That's it. If I got in over here, stops would be right there. Okay. If I got in as a buy, let's say over here, stops wouldn't be here. It would be here because this is the last swing point. That's what I would do. All right. So that's how I never do. Oh God. Khaled's a one pip to close. Ah, shoot. Brother, hit break even. You were all the way. So here's what people would say to Khaled. You should have taken profit. You should have just closed. You guys, if you used to watch my old series, I never used to take any partials or move my stops to break even. It was either it hits TP or I lose the trade. I didn't care for anything else. And that was what was helping me get funded. Just let your edge play out. When you mess with your trades, you mess with your TP, you mess with your risk to reward, you mess with your win percentage, and it messes with your overall profitability. Just let your trades do what they have to do. Khaled was aiming for a 1 to 6. He moved the stop to break even. He's good. He will trade another day. It's all good. All right? Because some people are okay. For me, for example, I trade a 1 to 2. So I would have been out that trade a long time. But that's not how he trades. And he's trading what he trades because it's obviously working for him. So this is how it goes. So Phil said, yeah, because if it breaks that, then it would signify another break of structure and invalidate your setup. Absolutely, right? That's perfectly said. So like if price ends up breaking here, then, if it ends up breaking here, then that tells me that, like you said, I was wrong. My setup was not valid and it's going the other way. So that's how I trade. I know some people who are like they get in, stop is at this wick. Spread alone, especially when you're trading on the 1 minute, spread alone will take you out. Spread alone sometimes can take you. You guys ever get into a trade and see the two lines, the one for the ask price and the bid price, just start to widen up? That's some scary stuff, man. Happens all the time. So you don't want to keep your stops so tight. You want to make sure you're giving it some breathing room. Because guys, here's the honest truth. If you're right about your trade, it should hit TP. Okay, this should hit TP. It should by all means hit TP because I was right about the direction and right about the trade. If it doesn't, I miscalculated somehow. Phil said I was coding it so the stop was above the original point of interest zone. Oh, I see. How did that work out? By the way, guys, why is Phil and maybe Khaled, they're the only ones carrying the chat? What is everybody else saying? What are you guys doing? What are you guys saying? You guys are not trading? You guys don't want to see anything analyzed? You guys don't want to discuss your setups? Nothing at all? Everybody's just here for the show? I mean, if you're here for the show, welcome. If you're new, you're here, we didn't get to say good morning to you, we would like to say good morning.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Steven said, look at GBP AUD. Will do, brother. And I think K-Dot said he is currently backtesting. Got you, GBP. No problem. You do your thing, brother. Thank you for still joining the stream. Making the TP too far. The winning trades take too long, etc. Yeah, that was my issue. And the pineapple. Shout out to you. All my pineapples in the chat. Put a pineapple in the chat. Good morning, pineapples, man. Oh, all right. GBP AUD. Let's take a look. I think we already analyzed this today. I think so, yeah. All right. So price, there we go, is in this region again. It's far down into the zone. In order for me to get in here, this one is an interesting one. Sometimes I take these risky plays where even though we're like plummeting and you can see like bear structures forming, I'll still try and take the reversal. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I gotta wait for one more thing before I hop into this, but we'll keep an eye out on this. But in the meantime, let me just show you guys on a higher time frame what we're looking at. Somebody asked me to analyze this. They're anticipating price is going to, come back down into this zone off the daily order block and shoot up. Okay, that was the overall analysis for the person who asked us to analyze this. Okay, so we'll see if that's exactly what takes place. All right, so here is price playing around in this zone. We got to see, for those of you guys who want to know how to read structure, it's very simple. This right now, okay, here are the 2 points you need to consider. There's this, and there's this, okay? Right now, some people can say, oh, it's forming a higher low because this candle's going up, right? So, oh, this is a higher low. No, it's not. It's not a higher low yet. You'll know if it's a higher low if price breaks this high. Once price breaks this high, you'll then be able to say, okay, that was a higher low. Until it breaks this high, you can't confirm it as anything. And if you want to know if this is, I mean, this is technically a lower low as well, but you essentially just want to wait for price to break here, okay? That is the only two things you care about before you make any moves. That's all. When you're following market structure, wait for it to break highs and lows. That will give you confirmation as to which direction it's intending to go in. That's all. So this is a prime example of price coming down, right? What do we have? We had lower highs, lower lows, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then it broke this intermediate low and gave us a higher high on this short term. Now it's going this way. Okay? If this was at a point of interest, I'd be in this trade already. I don't care what the price ends up doing. But because it's not at somewhere I would personally get into a trade, we're just watching it. But essentially, when price breaks this level or breaks this level, we will know what price wants to do. If price ends up breaking this level and you're one of those people who take 1 minute gaps, you can get in right here and see if it continues. It's literally that simple. It's not that complicated. Obviously, you want to do higher time frame analysis and look at different things and obviously give yourself the best chances to get into a proper trade. But essentially, entering trades are not that difficult. You're looking for a point of interest, market direction, and your pattern to get into the trade. That's it. Some people it's engulfing. Others it's head and shoulders. Others it's Quasimodo. You know what I mean? So it really comes down to you. So you can see price has closed below this. All right, so let me show you guys something real quick. When I used to do breakout trading, every time I got into a trade like this and put my stops here, guess what price would do? And I would sit there like this. And I was like, why is that happening? Because this is what you want. You want when price closes below to give you a strong close. You don't want it to be a little wick. You don't want it to be, it just closed below. You want it to move with volume and momentum to really indicate to you this thing is most likely going down. Because there was a time where it didn't work out too well, but I would get in a trade like, let's say right here, my stop sometimes would be here or at the top of this candle, and I would easily catch like 1 to 3s and 1 to 4s. But the problem is that because of how tight everything was, getting stopped out was a normal thing. You see what I'm saying? So I said I closed the GBP/JPY buy before news with like 3 pips profit, and then when the news came out, it just went flying. Bro, news is a deadly game. Shout out to all of you guys who play the news. I'm not one of them. News is insane, bro. And how I know not to play news, because of pairs like US 30, NAS 100, SPX. When market opens for those guys, they just act crazy. So I just try not to. I just leave it alone. I just wait till after news and then I get into a trade. All right, so let's take a look at this on a higher time frame. Price is going down. Okay, here's what happened. Let me go to the 1 hour. It's easier to explain. Price was going up, giving us higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, and then it broke these lows and gave us a lower low. Started making a lower high, gave us a higher high. A higher low, another higher high, higher low, higher high. You get the picture, okay? Then it failed to break up here. Gave us a lower high, lower low, okay? Came back into this area, broke this, came back into this area, moved sideways for a hot minute, gave us a lower low, retraced into it, now it's down. This is what you call bearish structure. We were bullish coming into this zone. Now we are bearish because price is breaking lows. Okay. So now that we know that we are bearish, what we want to look for if we are determined to go down is a point of interest that we can identify to get our entry in. Okay. In this case here, this is a dangerous place to get into only because we're at a place that used to be resistance and now is support. And now that it's broken down, we want to see if it's going to respect it and be resistance again, right? And give us one of these, or if it's just not going to respect it at all and just blast through. Okay. I personally don't trade those type of zones or that way. I usually wait for price to pull back, get into the zone, retest, things like that before I hop into something like that. But as you can see, price is pushing down. But the way price was pushing down before, you can see lots of strength and momentum. Okay? Lots of strength and momentum. Right now, it's still pushing down, but these candles are starting to get smaller and smaller. So we got to see what happens when this candle closes in the next 40 seconds. If it closes with a nice push towards the downside, like a really nice push, we can say, okay, strength is still there. If it starts to do this little diminishing stuff, you might get one of these. Price is giving you these little candles, and then eventually you get an engulfing. That usually is a signal that price, even if it's just a retracement, is determined to go up for a little bit. Okay, so let's watch and see what happens. Okay, so price broke this high, this low, and now we're waiting for it to give us another lower high. We need price to do this, come into somewhere over here and go down. If you're a 1 minute, FVG trader, you're probably looking at this gap to go down. If price starts disrespecting those gaps and just like keeps pushing up this way, then this is what's going to happen. Price is going to end up doing something like this. I'll show you. It's going to do that. It's going to do this a bit, come back down a little bit, play in this area, tap up a bit. Eventually, you're going to get this. Boom. Just going to out of nowhere shoot towards the sky, because that is one of the most common reversal patterns. All right. So let's see what price decides to do. All right. So we have candles coming in. We have what's called this is kind of like a doji right here. And price, we have this low forming. Okay. So far, price is struggling to crack this low. You see what I'm saying? Price is struggling to crack this low. If you guys, I kid you not, if you just watch price action on the 1 minute, it'll really help you understand market structure. You'll just start to see how price forms and how it makes higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. Alrighty. Phil Hoffer said this shift indicator calls that a turncoat zone used to be resistance, now support. I think you and I are talking about the same indicator. That sounds so familiar to me, because when I was using that indicator for the demand and supply zone, it had a turncoat feature as well, where like if it turns, it tells you can actually use this to go the other way. So that's awesome. All right, so let's see. Is price going to break this, or is it going to start making its way up? I'm going to watch and see. In the meantime, waiting for price to get back up here for the USD Mexican dollar. Gold, unfortunately, took our boy Khalid out, but shout out to Khalid. You did your best. All right. Alrighty. For those of you who are just joining, we took a trade earlier today on, it was a mock-up trade. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try and finesse you. Where was it? Was it Euro AUD? Yes, Euro AUD. So you can see this is the trade that we took this morning. All right. These are the type of setups I've been taking on Forex, and it's been working really well. This week, I'm going to start trading Forex for real. Okay. And we're going to be using a live account to do it. A challenge account to do it. All right. So we're going to see if we can pass a challenge trading strictly Forex. The only other thing we're going to trade in addition to Forex is gold. And gold, I kid you guys not, I'm not excited to trade gold at all. I don't like gold. I don't like it. I feel like every time we win, if we go trade gold, it's going to take all our money. So I'm not excited for gold. But you guys want a gold, we're going to trade gold. Let's go back to where we were. We were just on, what pair were we looking at just now? Was it GBP USD? No. What pair were we looking at, guys? GBP AUD. I think that's what it was. Oops. There we go. All right, guys. So you can see right here. See what happened? Just like literally, we're not obviously market wizards. We can't predict the market, but look. You just start to see what price is doing. Price was moving with some strong volume, then it started to slow down. And when it starts to slow down, we start to get this, and look, price is now retracing. So the question we have to ask ourselves, Oh my gosh. The question we have to ask ourselves is price going to come back into this gap and push down, or is it going to break it? If price starts disrespecting bearish fair value gaps, we're actually determined to go towards the upside. All right, so we're going to watch this and we're going to be very observant. I think EU took off. Okay, I'm going to check EU. It's 5 classifications of zones: weak, unlisted, verified, proven, and turn call. Oh, okay, that might be a different indicator. And thank you, Stephen, for telling me it's GBP UD for sure. Let's go ahead and look at Euro USD real quick. Okay, so USD is still going towards the upside, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. But you guys, look, it came back into this gap. See what I'm saying? So that is pretty good. So most people, when they get into a gap like this, they put their stops here. I will always, don't care. My stops will always be below the last low. I do not care how much longer it takes me to hit TP. I don't care how much further my TP point is. I don't care. All right. I will always put it below that low. You can see right here, clear as day, price is struggling. Okay. At this zone. Struggling. I'll just put it as an order block. Struggling. Okay. To crack this zone. So we got to see what price is going to do. In the meantime, let's go back to this here to see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. What do you guys think? Let me see. Let me make a poll real quick. I'm gonna make a poll for you guys real quick. Will price reverse or continue towards the down? All right. Okay, so first one's going to be reverse. Okay. All right, I want you guys to vote. Let me know what you guys think about this as we're watching this. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Euro USD still playing within the zone. Mexican peso is moving pretty slow. Let me know what you guys think. All right. We got a couple votes in here already. Okay. So far it's 50-50. Oh. We're tie again. 50-50 again. 50-50. What do you guys think? Is price going to reverse? Or is price going to continue towards the downside? Come on, guys. Get to voting. Unless you're away from your phone and can't actively press the buttons and whatnot. But let me know. Should probably retest the FEG, Javier said. Okay, wow. 71% now. Holy. Oh, my goodness. 75-25. Damn. Most people think it's going towards the downside. Interesting. Let's get a couple more votes in here and then we'll close the poll. There's 18 people. So far we have 9 votes. So let's see. Let's get at least 12 votes in here. Once we get 12 votes, we will see what happens. How many seconds? 2 seconds. That's a strong candle. Very strong candle. We'll see what happens. All right, 10 votes. Let's get 2 more votes in here, guys. 2 more votes. What do you guys think? It's going to reverse or it's going to continue towards the downside? 2 more votes. Okay, 11. Let's get 1 more vote. Because those of you guys who said continue, look at how price moves. Price is interesting. I just love to watch price sometimes. You just never know. All you can do is have a good, educated guess based on all the other things. Let's get 1 more vote in here, guys. Do you guys think this is going to continue downwards or you think it's going to reverse? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? If it breaks this level, what would this point be called? If it breaks this low here, what would this point be called? All right, guys, I'm going to end the poll. For some reason, only 11 people are voting out of 20 people watching. So I'm going to end the poll. But in the meantime, if price breaks this point right here, sorry, let me just use this. Okay. I'm sorry if I messed up. If price breaks this low right here, what would this point be called? This point right here, what would it be called? If price breaks this low, what would that be called? Let me end the poll. Phil said a swing high. Okay, there's a more, I mean, you're not wrong, but it's a more specific word I'm looking for. Oh, yo, Yona, what's good? What's good, Yona? Welcome back to the chat, the live. Welcome back, family. All right, so here we go, guys. Price is now about to, this is going to be super interesting. Let me move this out the way. Price is now, it didn't break this low. It's now about to break this high. If price breaks this high, what will this be called? This right there, what would that be called? He's back. Nice. Sorry, almost missed your stream. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm glad you made it. New low confirmed swing high. Absolutely. You're not wrong, Phil. Just looking for a specific word. You're not wrong. Quantum said resistance zone. I mean, it is starting to form a resistance, let's say, if price doesn't break this and starts pushing towards the downside. Yes. Okay. But I'm looking for something else. Support. If this, okay. I get where you're going, but thank you. Thank you very much. This would now be a higher low. Okay, if price breaks this level, closes above, this is now a higher low. All right. If price breaks, move this over. This high, this point is now the recent swing low and now becomes the higher low. But if it doesn't, right, then we have to wait for price to fully form and give us more confirmation on price action. So these are the things. Sometimes you can see this and say, oh, it's forming a lower high or a higher low, sorry, and then you want to get in for a buy. We don't know that yet. Price hasn't broken any of these. It's just wicking in this zone. We need to see. And as far as I can tell, it looks like price is starting to do this. 1 second. Looks like price is starting to consolidate. Okay, if I look at the 5-minute, yeah, I got to see what price does in the next 4 minutes. But this might be a consolidation zone. Let's see. So if price is, let me give you guys another question. Price is going down, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then it starts doing this. Where is price going to go next? Is it going to go up? Is it going to break consolidation, go towards upside? Or is it just going to fall down? What do you guys think? We'll do it like that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We've talked about this multiple times, but this instance is a little different. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. Look, you guys, look at how price is behaving. This stuff is not random. Somebody came into the live one time and said, what are you talking about? Price is completely random, bro. And I'm like, it's not random. Everything, first off, I think Phil and I were talking about this. These big banks and hedge funds, they're using algorithms. They're the ones moving the markets. So the computer or the algorithm is going to do things over and over that are repeatable, systematic, consistent patterns. The market's not random. Look at how price is responding to these specific levels. Okay? It's consolidating right now. Okay, finally. Finally, now we need this to close like this. We got 35 seconds. You see? Look, it's going back up. We'll see. If it closes above in here, we're still consolidating. We need it to give us a convincing close below for us to start saying it's shooting towards the downside. Phil Hoffer said more than likely to reverse up. Excellent guess. It's driven by fear and greed. Yes, of course there's those type of factors, but you know, the market, like we were talking about earlier, there's a lot of big players in there that understand market sentiment, understand people are greedy, fearful, all this. They understand these things and they have algorithms moving the markets. It's why at certain times of the day there's no volume, right? It's not like live people trading these markets. For the most part, the big guys, they're using computers. You see what I'm saying? Because if there was if the market was completely random, none of our technical analysis would work. It just would not work out. You see what I'm saying? Why can we always find consolidation? Why can we always find gaps? Why can we always find head and shoulders? Why can we always find channels? These things are not random. Okay, so guys, look what happened here. Price wicked down. This is why if you're a breakout trader and you trade breakouts on consolidation, you can get washed sometimes because you're going to get in and be like, oh, this is definitely going down. You're going to get in here and then price starts going the other way. You got to let it close. You got to let it close, ladies and gentlemen. You got to let it close. So let's observe. I'm glad you guys are getting to see this. This is wonderful. All right. Price came. So let me just show you guys on the 15 what's going on real quick. Price has been going down, broke this level. Okay. And all of a sudden at this area, we're having trouble. Okay. You can see where price is currently listed. There's this little mini zone right here that price is struggling against. And if we go left, so you always got to go left to check and see if there's any validity. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So you can see like it just continues all the way down this area. Let me see if I can get. Man, let me just do this. It'll be easier. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right now. That's what seems to be the challenge for this pair. Okay. So price is just playing around in this zone and we got to see what happens. This is his second attempt to break below. Okay. And did it close below? Slightly. Looks like it's starting to get momentum out of here. Let's see. I told you guys before, price likes to go when it breaks out of a consolidation from zone to zone. It's going to break out of here, find something we are not identifying yet, and then go up this way. That's what I think, just off of experience. And if price had broken towards the upside, then I would think that it's looking for something around here to go down. So we'll see what happens. Gotta wait for these candles to close. What's the 1 hour doing on GBP AUD? This pattern works, but you always need to swim with the bigger time frame bias. Yeah. We looked at the bigger time frame already. And to be honest, we don't even have a bias right now. Like we know price is going down, but as to what it's gonna do around here, we're not too worried about that because it's not, at least for me, there's no area around here that I'm interested in getting into. Right now, we're just observing price action just to see how price moves. This is strictly just to teach us how to identify lower highs, lower lows, and things of that nature, and how to understand, like how to, while price action is forming, how to mark them out. That's all that this is for. We don't really even have a bias. We only marked up this thing here to say that if price gets into this gap, right, it might push back down. That's it. But we wouldn't actually even take this trade. It's just for us to get an idea. All right. So price is, you see what I'm saying? Moving in this direction. It's just consolidating. It looks like it's eager to go towards the downside. Okay. Depending on how this forms, we might get a channel, right? We might get one of these guys. Outside the consolidation, we might be getting this, which also tells me price is determined to go up. Trust me on that. So we'll see because of what it's doing at this zone that we just identified. Yona said, cool. Yeah, Yona, no worries, man. No worries. Thank you for bringing that up because it's very important. You must have higher time frame confluence in order to get the best chances of your trades playing out the way that you want. Okay, so just look at this. Just look how price is moving. Price consolidating. It's looking like it's going down, and then it closes within the box. Then it closes slightly under, and then that same one gives us an engulfing candle. You see what I'm saying? So on the last breakdown I did for you guys, it formed it a lot better than this. But essentially, after it had done something like this, I literally waited for price to break this level. Once price got into this level, stop loss was here, aimed for 1 to 2. Or 1 to 3. I can't remember what the trade was. That's all I literally did. Because when you understand price action, you can tell when price is changing direction in real time. So let's see if price will come down here and respect this, if it'll do that. Like, we just got to be patient and see. Just got to be patient and see. We are in a long, downtrend, right? Price since this, like, what time was this? 8:30. Since this morning, it's just been plummeting. You see what I'm saying? So there's a good chance it could continue, but we want to see what we can identify and what we can learn from this. All right, let's see. Let's see how this plays out. All right, let's take a look at Euro USD. Oh, guys, look, Euro USD is reversing. Now it's back in this zone. All right, now it's back in this zone. Now, again, after seeing this, I don't know about that, man. And remember I told you guys that 11 o'clock is the time where price starts to reverse? Look, right? I thought it was just for indices, but it's turning out to even be for Forex and all that. It's weird. Can we also take a look at USD JPY? Of course we can, brother. Let's, we have an alert set on that, so we can do it on here. USD JPY. All right, so you can see we kind of already marked this up. So here's the thing, guys. Just like we were talking about, price went up, down, up, down. Price is supposed to respect this and go down. It's not doing that. Guess what it did right before? It consolidated, and now it's breaking towards the upside. You guys, remember how many times I told you that if price goes like this and doesn't give you this to break the lower low, but starts playing around and consolidating this area, what does it usually do? It breaks towards the upside. This is exactly what's happening. If we go down to the 15, we can check it out. Look, right? So price was supposed to respect this zone. It didn't. It came down, started playing around in this area, consolidated, and now, boom, it's towards the upside. All right, so these things happen over and over and over. If you're feeling brave, you can kind of look at it and say, okay, over here, when price was around here, it was really respecting, let's say like this level, right? So you can say when price gets here, I may be able to at least scalp and catch like a quick 1 to 2. You could do that if you want. If you want. But right now, it looks like price is reversing. All right. Javier said, do you trade crypto? I do not. I do own crypto, but I don't trade crypto. It's just something I just never got into. Not a fan. I think it's as much as, indices are volatile, crypto is just, you could wake up one day and your life is finished, or you're like a millionaire. That I'm not too comfortable with. Let's see. All right. So that's USD JPY in terms of what we're looking at, right? Price is moving towards the upside now, breaking all these lows here and creating highs. So you might want to wait and see what price does at like the next zone and then kind of take it from there. So if you want, we can set an alert right here that says price is retraced to previous support / resistance. There you go. All right, so that we can keep an eye on and just see what's going on when price gets to here. Euro USD is just starting to plummet. Let me move this out the way so it's a bit clearer. Okay, it's not respecting this gap. When price stops respecting gaps, it's going the other way. All right, so here we go, guys. Look, it's literally respecting this channel. It's literally respecting this channel. So far, it's, you see what I'm saying? It's giving us a little bit of a consistent push towards the downside. So unless it plummets with a lot of strength, I'm anticipating it might give us one of these. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we would be breaking this zone. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys understand my points when it comes to these things. This is how price action works. And when you're trading, you're just waiting for price to tell you what it's doing, right? You don't want to, people get FOMO. They're like, okay, it's finally breaking out. Look at the volume. I'm entering here, right? Stops right here. And while you might win this trade, you were kind of too early. Let it show you what it wants to do. Let it confirm what it wants to do. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, we have this area right here too. That price kept wicking down. So we don't know. You see what I'm saying? You just got to watch it and let it give you what you're expecting it to give you. So this is really what trading is like. All right. Okay. Oh, is price going to reverse here at this gap? Kind of already violated it, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. USD JPY. I mean, right? You do have this. Would I really like bet the farm on that? Not really. But look what happened. Price was, there's so many ways to break this down. Okay. But price was essentially going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Gave us up. Boom. Always. It's the same thing over and over. Yolomi said, good morning, pineapples. Good. What's good, Yolomi? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, bro. EU. Not res. I don't know what you're saying there, Black Owl. But good morning, Yolomi. Welcome back to the chat, the live. Welcome back to the family. And AUDJPY. So let's go check that out real quick. Let's do it on. Man, we have so many. Okay, let me just go here real quick. I just want to see. Oh, so it's come back to this level. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone, though. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to touch that. So let's go back. Let's go back to USDJPY. Okay. Would I personally get into this trade, even though it's forming structure I like? Not really. I don't like the fact that we are so far up and kind of, this thing's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I'm not a fan of those things. Plus, it's outside of my trading zone. There's a lot of reasons why. If this happened during New York session during my trading zone, I would take it if it showed up the way it's supposed to show up without no questions asked, even if I thought it was not going to work out, because that's what you're supposed to do as a trader. Oh, bro, GJ just gave me a price alert. We touched on the opening last week. High point to reverse could unfold there. All right, let's take a look at GJ, GBP, JPY. All right. That's very interesting. Looks like we might have marked up the same zone. Yona. Oh, Black, I'll say EU's not responding to that zone. Okay, I get what you're saying. I mean, we'll see, right? We have to let it play out. Looks like it's so far a little bit, but it's also quickly reversing, so it could just nullify that. Let's go to GJ real quick. So GJ was going down. Here's another example. GJ was, you know what I mean? Down, up, down, up. See the issue here? Didn't break this low. Gave us a higher low because it started breaking these highs right here. And now we have this. So the question is, should we still be looking for sells or we should be looking for buys? It closed kind of convincingly. It might come down a little bit maybe in here and go up. That's what I would say, even though GJ kind of for the most part likes to go down, right? So for now, whenever I get to zones like this, I just wait it out, to be honest. I just wait. If price didn't do what I needed it to do when it got to this zone, I just wait it out because it could be a lot of manipulation going on at that price point, okay? We could see right here there is a gap that price may respond to. So we can watch out for this and see if it gives us the move we're looking for when it comes down there. So let's set an alert right here. And let's say price has tapped into FHE. Booyah. All right, we're going to wait and see what happens there. All right, so look at this. Right, price comes down in here, gives us a very strong push to the upside. Okay, sells are probably too. Gotta move this because again I can never see. Sells are probably too early, but tomorrow could be interesting. For GJ, yeah, tomorrow could be interesting for sure. Sells, you might be early. You might not. I mean, you might be just picking the top of the top to sell from, right? We don't know. We don't know. We just got to wait for price to do what it does. EU is now, this could be like just a little retracement to go down. We don't know. Got to wait and see how that goes out. All right, cool. So here we are. So GBP AUD is now below here. It's officially broken out of the channel and it's going down. And it's at the point now where it's not even respecting this channel. So I would, whatever I had going on here, that goes out the window for me. Okay. If I was expecting price to, like let's say retrace or go down, that's out. But again, Remember, my overall analysis for this is that it's going to break out of this, because price always does this. It goes from zone to zone. It's going to find something around here to shoot up on. I promise you. I promise you. Where are we at? Yeah, we're just too, there's not really much I can look at from here. Everything's too far apart for me to be like, oh, yeah, you know, that's the spot. Let me see. Let me go 1 hour. There's a couple gaps here and there. So let's mark that out. Let's see. Let's see if price will take one of these gaps towards the upside. We have this point here and we have this point right there. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if price will do that. But I'm telling you right now, price is going to look for one of these and then it's going to bounce towards the upside. It does this all the time. Just watch. You want to say yes. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so it's already 11:19. I got work to do, man. Might have to call it early on this one, guys. Maybe at 11:30, we'll see. Because I got a lot of work to do. But I hope that something happens around here so you guys can see for yourselves what's going on. All right, USD is not cooperating at all. At all. But we'll see. I'm hoping that something will... Okay, we're getting close to this level, hopefully. I hope you guys can see. Price, whenever price... While this is going on, let me explain to you guys one last time. Whenever price is consolidating, if it breaks towards the upside, it's usually looking for something up here to go down. Okay? If it breaks towards the downside, it's usually looking for something down here to go up to go up that way. I promise. This is like 90% of the time what it does. There are very rare occasions where it doesn't do that. And I anticipate that in this case, it's going to do the same thing over here. So we're going to watch and observe. If price is going to respect one of these gaps and start pushing towards the upside. We'll see. How's everybody doing? It's been a very quiet stream. I won't lie. A very quiet stream. I was gone for a day because I was sick and I still feel sick. It's part of the reason why I have to get off because my body's not feeling great. Yesterday my head was spinning. My eyes were spinning. Like you guys, I'm sure if you guys have brothers and sisters, you've done this before. You sit in an office chair or whatever chair that can spin and they spin you around, right? And when they finally stop you, what happens to your eyes? Your eyes are still doing this. That's what was happening to me yesterday. I couldn't tell what was going on. My eyes just kept going back and forth. Couldn't focus, could barely see my eye. It was weird. Couldn't stand up, right? Balance was off. Stomach was a mess. Vomiting, really nasty. So I come back, right? To my family, to the foreigners, to the pineapples. And everybody's quiet. What happened? What's going on, people? Why is everybody so quiet? A bit of a tree shake to loosen the low-hanging fruit. Got you. That's a good way to put it for sure. Get some rest, mate. I will real soon. I promise you I will. After this, you guys, I have a site that I'm working on. Okay, but the site is glitching. Because I'm trying to give you guys all the templates and all the stuff that I promised you guys, the course and all the stuff. I'm trying to build it, right? But the site, some parts are like glitching. What did you eat? Too much pineapples? I wish. No, I think somebody got me sick, to be quite honest. We had some visitors come over the other day. And after they left, everything started to act weird. My wife's been with me for 10 years. She's only seen me vomit once. Okay, I don't vomit. And I've never been dizzy or had nausea or nothing like that. And I was experiencing all those things, bro. That's not me. That is not me. So I know somebody got me sick. Releasing a video now on the Fed interest rate cuts. Nice. Good job, bro. You and I got to check that out. Question them. See, that's the African in Sako, bro. Sako's like, go and speak to them. Go and tell them that they made you sick. That's Sako's African side coming around. And he's like, bro, go question them. I will, Sako. I will. And I'll make them pay all my medical bills. We don't have any in Canada because everything's free. But, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome, Yona. Big investor wants to accumulate more on a position, puts in a big sell to scare the market. Weak buyers panic and sell. Then the institutional investors buys a much larger. I can't see what it says there, but cheaper price. Yeah, bro, this is, I mean, we've learned this over and over, right? Price will do all this just to kind of scare some people, but its real market direction is upwards. Okay, we tapped the gap and price is literally starting to push towards the upside. Again, we'll have to see how it plays out. It could still go down a bit further, but for the most part, I have seen 9 times out of 10, if price falls all the way down out of a consolidation zone, it's going to one zone to shoot back up the other way. This is the consolidation. That would be the expansion, and the real taking profit would be there. Now, don't get me wrong. There are days where, especially with indices, you'll see this, right? And you're just like, bro, I can't tell what's going on today. You went into sell here. Let's say you went into, I don't know, sell here, price took you out. You went into to buy at some other point, price took you out. You're just like, bro, I can't tell what's going on. It happens. But for the most part, it's usually more consistent. Just joking. Leave it. It's good if you're feeling good now. All right, Sako, it's too late, man. I'm gonna start, shaking them up. A classic tree shake. Yeah, Phil. Yes, sir. So it's just the reason why there's no volume. It's 11 o'clock. No volume. Not really gonna see much. Euro USD, same boat. It's just starting to fall down. GP JPY, only God knows what it's doing, right? So, I mean, I would not touch this because it still hasn't met my requirements. But like, people crap on retail, and sure, I don't trade trend lines. You won't see me use a trend line for a strategy per se, but they just help you understand how the market is moving. So I love them, right? Support and resistance zones. You can see price broke above, came back to this level, right? Came back to this level. So if price goes up this way, this is the next area that we might have issues at. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. So I don't hate on them. Let's see GPAUD. All right. So price tap back in here again and is giving us what looks to be like a possible engulfing candle, which if it breaks above, oh guys, I might do a also go to lunch. I will. Tomorrow FOMC gonna be juicy. FOMC is gonna be scary tomorrow. I just feel like, no lie. If this breaks, guys, I'll put in a paper trade towards the upside. Okay, if this breaks. If it breaks here in this candle, oops. If it breaks this candle, guys, it did not. It did not. I'm not happy about that. If it gave us a nice volume above this candle, I'm getting in for a paper trade. It could still go up, but for me, it's like, nah, not my requirements. And this is what you guys have to learn. Discipline. Don't take a trade just because you think it's going to happen. Let it meet your requirements or don't touch it. Okay, or don't touch it. This, for all I know, this could be a crazy play, a 1 to 100. It doesn't matter. It was not my setup. Don't touch it. Okay. We got 28 seconds. We're going to see how this plays out. Okay, this has to give us a stronger push than that. This has to, we need you. Come on, bro. Give us a little more. Don't collapse on us because what kind of, okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, guys. So, guys, what did I say, right? Price came into the zone. Look at the volume. You think that's coincidence? You think it's coincidence that price broke out of here, came down, and is now pushing up? I was telling you guys. I was telling you, it does this all the time. It'll go to a zone, go to the next zone. Let's see what happens. I'll put in a mock trade probably around there. Aim for 1 to 2. See if we can get in. All right. So what we'll do, this is just, you guys, don't take this trade. There's 10 different reasons why this may not work. But I just want to show you guys. Oh, paper trading maintenance. So there you go. I just want to show you guys that this would be the setup. Okay. So hopefully price will retrace and not hit TP. But if it hits TP, it's whatever as well. Okay. But like I was telling you guys, it does this all the time. Price, I just showed you guys, price breaks out of a consolidation zone, taps into the next one, goes the other way. Markets aren't random, people. They do this day in and day out. We might get a little trouble over here because this is coming back to the consolidation. Sometimes it wants to retest those areas and go down and whatnot. But for the most part, especially like if this is indices, it's going through it. It's not going to care at all what it's doing. Not going to care at all. At all. Okay. Please don't gamble. Absolutely. Don't gamble, guys. Don't. Listen, I'm marking up these charts and I'm breaking down these trades and I'm not entering the trades. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. If I'm seeing this and telling you what it's doing and I'm still not in the trade, that should tell you something. Don't enter these trades, no matter how good they are. We took a bunch of trades last week. And a lot of them were good setups. I didn't take any of them for real. All the trades I took for real, which were within my trading zone, I didn't miss one. Because I want to make sure I'm getting into things that meet my criteria. Okay, anything can happen. On news. Bro, what kind of crossover was that, bro? I thought you were with me for a second. Now you're talking about news. It's like when Gordon Ramsay says that was possibly oh, no. This is the meme. He goes like this. He goes like, congratulations. And the girl goes, thank you. He's like, on the worst dish in the competition so far. And then she just like breaks down. I'll see if I can find the meme for you guys. Nah, I don't trade news, but the movements after news are always really nice. Absolutely. The movement after news, after it's calmed down, is usually really good. All right, guys. So here is this gap. If you were going to get into this trade, again, don't get into this. It would be here. Okay, your entry would be at that specific point, right? And you're, again, aiming for a 1 to 2. That's all. Okay, but keep in mind, this is an aggressive play. Okay, was talking about the FOMC guy. Got you. No problem. No problem. All right, let me see if I can find this for you guys. Give me 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second. Just bear with me one moment here. The screen is gonna come off, but don't panic. It's not because the stream is dead. It's just because I have to, just in case there's private information or sensitive information. 1 second. All right, I'm still here. You can still see my face. Gordon Ramsay. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, okay, here it is. Hold on, guys. 1 second. All right, here we go.
Where are the frog's legs?
In the egg, Fuyan.
Congratulations. On the worst dish in this competition so far.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is just... I laugh at that every so often. She's so excited. She's like, thank you. She thinks she's getting good news. That's what I feel like NT Sako did to me. He was like, yeah, don't gamble. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Don't gamble. He's like, on news. Right, I just felt crossed just now. I felt like he just gave me a quick left to right. Oh my gosh. All right, so you would now officially be tapped into the trade. We'll see if this ends up holding or if it's just going to plummet. Either way, guys, like I said, it comes to one, goes to the next. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, that's hilarious. I find that so funny. What was the next one we're looking at? Okay, you guys, look, Euro USD is also starting to reverse a little bit. So who knows? Maybe there's hope for that. All right, so it's 11 o'clock, guys. Do with it what you will. 11 o'clock, everybody knows, not the best time to trade. You know what I'm saying? Everything just falls apart. Get rid of all this, bro. All right. So yeah, man, that's what that was. So yeah, next time, NT Sako, just give your full comment. You know what I'm saying? And don't separate them. It's like I've seen this meme where the lady was like, she goes, hey, I'm pregnant. And the rest of the message is like, by my boyfriend, and I didn't know, so I can't come into work. But she put I'm pregnant first, and the guy's wife saw the message and like ripped him. And after, he was like, why didn't you put everything in one message? She's like, oh, I don't know. I just thought I could separate it and make you understand better. Like, bro, stop this, bro. Stop the mess. So yeah, next time, NT, make sure you are clear with your, with your intentions, with your explanation. All right. So guys, you can see price is kind of like rejecting this. Hasn't closed yet, but we'll see what happens. But at this time, guys, as much as I'm enjoying the time with you guys, I'll be back here tomorrow to stream as well. I have to step away now because it's 11:30 and got work to do, guys. I got a lot of work to do. There's so many things that are behind. I'm speaking to an editor right now. I may find an editor, but so far things are not looking great. I got to talk to him. I got to talk with the other companies I'm working with. I got to later on go out and put a deposit on something and stuff like that. There's just a lot I got to do because yesterday I was inactive. Got to still finish building the site and all these things for you guys. So, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at mymoneyforeign to see all my highlights and the way I live. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. You guys have a wonderful day. See y'all tomorrow. Thank you. Say stay get well. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All my pineapples. Shout out to y'all. Big things are coming, guys. Big things are coming. You guys have a great... Oh, Dean, you just joined and now I gotta go. That sucks. But I'll see you guys all later, all right? You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.